had one of my fabulous Patreon subscribers request that if I could release my videos on the Dominator Throw that I did on YouTube, if I could release them back on Patreon. And unfortunately, I deleted all 3 videos completely, so I don't have them anymore. So I thought I'd just make a fresh one for you, okay? And the Dominator uses the hardway sets, 4-2-4-2. It's all about hitting hardways, okay? That's how you judge your throw, basically, is the more hardways you hit, the better you are at throwing this type of throw. And real quickly, what he does is, anyway, first of all, we're going to throw from stick left 1. We're using the .75 dice, a 3/4 inch dice, okay? And he grips the dice up on top with 3 fingers on one side and the thumb on the other, just like that, okay? That's how he grips it. And he's all about keeping his dice square, okay, as far as square this way and square up and down. So when you bring them up, you're not tilting them left or right at all, and you're not slanting them at all. Everything has to be kosher with his throw, okay? It has to be almost like the perfect throw. And it works. If you can master it, man, you can throw the throw. I mean, I'm not saying you're going to be like him and throw 30 plus throws. You can turn it into a short game winner for you, where you can hit 3, 4, 5 score hits easily and win your games. And also he has a pendulum. So when he grips it, he brings this pendulum, and that's all about keeping your dice square. It's not a long pendulum. It's a short little 8 to 10 inch pendulum. And then he comes in forward. Now, also he brings his dice off the table a few inches like this, okay? So you're bringing them up, you're coming back with a pendulum. Now when you're coming forward, he wants you to throw up. So he wants air under the dice. You're not coming real high, but you want to come up with the dice so they can drop right in front of the wall. Okay, so he wants you to drop them. So his game is to have the dice bounce up underneath the pyramid and be knocked down and stay by the wall. That's what his throw is all about. So that's basically everything that you have to produce in his throw, and that's why it's so hard. There's so many critical things you have to do, and they have to be done perfect. And that's why his throw is so hard for so many people to learn, including me. I tried this throw for years and could not do it. I hated the throw, okay? I didn't understand the throw, so I hated it. I didn't have any luck with it. I've really never gave a strong effort to try to learn it. I didn't understand all the things about it, because he doesn't show them in his info commercial. He leaves a lot of stuff out. So, but when I was doing the videos on YouTube, he actually contacted me and told me the correct way to throw his dice, which I just explained to you. So I get a more concept of what he's trying to do. So I'm getting a little bit better of it. I've been practicing it lately, so I am a little bit better. So let's see what we can do here. Again, I want to keep my dice straight, just in this little bitty rotation. I want to keep them straight. And come up and boom. Alright, that'd be a 5. It's going to be our point. Now that wasn't real close to the wall, so it wasn't perfect. That's why I got the dice to go off axis and get this 1. See, the 1 and 6s will tell you if your dice is being thrown off axis. He wants you to throw on axis, because then you can hit the hard ways, alright? So I didn't do, so anytime you see a 6 or 1 come up, we're not really, I'm not saying it's a bad throw, we're just not doing what he wants us to do, which is stay on axis with our throw. Oops, alright, keep them square. That's the part I have. I always want to kind of turn them up, and that's not what he wants to do. Beautiful, that's a lot better throw there. 3-1-4, so I'm still rolling off axis, but I'm still winning. So I really don't care. I'm not really worried about or trying to hit the hard ways. I'm pretty sure in his classes, which I've never gone to or heard about him, I'm sure he tries to teach you and he encourages you to hit the hard ways. But I don't have to hit the hard ways, okay? As long as I can throw 5 or 6, score hits enough for me to win the game, that's all I'm interested in. I don't care if I hit hard ways or not. Bring it back, straight. Boom. A lot better throw. 3-2-5. Okay, so I kept that one on axis. hit my point. And basically, let's go over his release for a minute too, so you guys can kind of see what his release is. So when we pick up the dice, when we let them go, all we're doing is lift. We're not doing anything with our thumb, okay? So all we're doing is lifting our top fingers, okay? So don't worry about your thumb. When you're coming in, just lift up your fingers. So just like that. He wants you to do like that and keep your hand straight. So when you throw it just like that, he wants you to keep your hand straight because you're guiding the dice. So you can even practice this, and, you know, without dice in your hands, just so you can get the release, okay? So that's basically his release. You're just flipping your fingers up when you go to throw this thing. It's a lot of stuff to do, man, for a throw. I'm telling you, it's complicated, man. And you got to be square to the table. We want you to be square to the table. Bring your dice up. Come back with a pendulum. And then release your fingers and forward, okay? 3, 1, 4. I guess that's going to be our point. Hey, I'm saving you guys what's he charge, like $3 grand to teach you this? I'm saving you $3 grand right here, folks. I mean, I might not be the master of it like he is, but I'm giving you a general idea how to throw this thing, so I'm saving you $3 grand, I think. I mean, if you get good at it, then I will. Boom, that was perfect right there. Hard way, see? Got through that, see how I called that in the air? I knew that was a perfect throw. Hard sixes. I can get good at it every now and then, folks. I can throw a good one. I just can't do it consistently. But I've never dedicated my life to this throw. If I really did dedicate my life to this, I bet you I can pop 30 throws and hit like 8 or 9, 10 hard ways in them throws. If I really, really, really tried to do it. I don't know if I've ever dedicated myself into any one throw, actually. I keep moving on, man. Do it again. Try to get the perfect throw again. Oh, too strong, too strong. It's going to be an ace deuce. That's the thing, because he wants you close to that wall, so you can be strong at times in this throw. And, you know, of course, when you're strong, you know, you don't have any control of that dice bouncing off the wall like that, and they're going to travel. Well, like I said, I just want to throw a winning throw. That's basically what I'm all about. I just want to be a winner. That was a good throw right there. Okay, it's going to be a 6-3-9. I might throw a little low on that. I want you to bring the dice up. So that's why I had them pop like that. And the dice that popped was this 6, you see. That's why it popped and shot over. And that's why I went off axis, because I just threw too low. I mean, I'm starting to understand the concept of the throw, which is important. You have to really understand that, you know, the throw, you want to really be good at it, because that's how you get good at throws, if you understand the throw first. And understand what you are trying to accomplish. That was a beautiful throw there. Okay, 5-1-6. You know, you got to understand what you're trying to accomplish, okay? And once you understand all that, you get the mental part of the throw, conquered, you know, and achieved, then it's easier to actually throw the physical throw. So there's really 2 ways that you have to tackle a throw. That is the mental part of it, and then the physical part of it. You have to understand both, because they go hand in hand. And you can't just try to win on just pure physicality, because it's not going to work. Because if you don't understand the mental part of the throw, you're not really going to succeed. So there is 2 bases to your throw, and that is the mental, and that is the physical. You got to accomplish both of them to succeed and be a true, consistent control it. And that's what we all want to be, okay? And all we're going to do is a winning throw, and I just did. I've thrown 2, 4, 6, I've thrown 7 score hits, okay? 7 out of 8 throws, I hit score hits. And I'm already out of this game, folks. I'm already a winner. And that's what I am all about. You know, I want to win every session that I throw. That was a little short there. 6, 2, 8. I'm short a lot on the throw. You know, if I practice a lot, I could probably be a lot better at this throw. That's my problem with it. I come up short a lot on my throws. I hit a lot of times just right over the pass line to probably about 6 inches from the wall when we're trying to be like an inch or 2 from the wall. I hit a lot of them like 6 inches from the wall. Beautiful, beautiful. That was a good one. Hard 8. There you go. So there's 2 hard ways, man. You know, I can hit a few hard ways with it. All right, that's 2 out of what? 10 throws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 throws. I hit 2 hard ways, so not bad. So I mean, if I was to throw a 20 throw, I'd probably hit around 4 hard ways. That's enough money to enough hard ways to hit if I was playing the hard ways to make some decent money. Remember to be square to the table. You want to keep everything square. Your arms, your body. This throw is done just right in front of you, just like this. I mean, you want to be real, you know, that's what it's all about. Just keeping everything tight and close to you like this. You know, you just want to. Beautiful, beautiful. Hard 8. There you go, man. All right. Chip over here. Throw it out. Just kind of, it's like a compact. You're like in a little booth, man. Like say you're like in an old phone booth. You're tight in a phone booth, man. And this is all, you know, you don't have any room to throw, man. You gotta think that way, man. Just think, hey, I'm tight in here. I'm square. Everything's cool. Come back with a little pendulum and just toss them up like that. Beautiful. Don't be a sick. Now, I threw, you know, short on that one. Like I said, most of my throws are short. And I seem to have an okay outcome with them, even though I'm short with the throw. You know, it's not necessarily an instant 7. You know, if you throw incorrectly with this throw, it's not like, you know, you're going to 7 out immediately as soon as you don't throw correctly. I don't think it's, as long as all the rest of your mechanics are cool, I think you survived the throw. Beautiful throw, beautiful throw. All right, 415. Remember, I talked about the environment that I'm playing on, man. I'm playing on a hard surface table. I'm using .75 dice to throw like this, okay? I don't know if the .775 dice work, okay? I haven't tried it yet. I guess I could to see if they work. Generally, what works for one dice doesn't work for the other. I don't think this throw here, okay, there's our 7. I don't think this throw here is going to matter. Let's throw a few of the 775 dice for the first time. Now, I don't know how good I'm going to do on this, folks. I've been practicing mainly on the 775 dice, or the 7.75 dice. All right, we ended up throwing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 score hits and a 14 throw. So that was basically the perfect throw, folks. That's exactly what, you know, I described the perfect throw to be. And that's what we did. We threw the perfect throw. Now, if we can throw that way all the time, shit, we winners, man, all the time. All right, so let's try this now with the .75 dice, or 775 dice, all right, which are basically the 19 millimeter dice. We're going to do the same thing. Everything's correct. We're going to use this hard way set. We're going to come down and pinch it with our 3 fingers on one side, up on top of the dice, and our thumb. We're going to keep our dice square all the way in, like the little phone booth is what we are, keeping everything right here. We're going to bring the dice up off the table, come in with a little pendulum, and then throw up. Alright, so that's going to be a come out 7. So you can see, I kind of threw short on that, so I'm not going to blame the size of the dice on that one. I'm going to wait and see. Alright, let's try it again. But I did throw a couple of throws that way with that other dice and didn't 7 on it, okay? So let's see if that's going to, these dice are not going to work. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, it's going to be a 6. That's almost perfect there, because that's our 4-2-4-2. We just flip this dice down, and there we are back in the set. So that's a perfect throw right there. If you can hit a lot of 4-2-6s, you know you're doing pretty good. Beautiful, beautiful. Yo. Way too short. Alright, we 7 on that one. That was just a that was a screwed up throw right there, folks. I'm not gonna end it on that. That was just a, that's not the dice here. That was on me. They hit in front of the pass line. I mean, that was just one screwed up throw right there, man. That don't count. Don't you wish you'd go to the casino and tell them that? Well, that throw don't count, man. I've often thought about that. They're not going to let you. Perfect throw, perfect throw. There you go. 5-3-8. I don't think the dice got anything to do with it, folks. I think that either side dice will work from what I can see so far, as long as you throw it good. Unfortunately, I threw 2 throws that weren't so far with this dice. Beautiful, beautiful. 6-4-10. Beautiful, beautiful. 6-4-10. I'm starting to get the hang of it now. Like anything else, man, you can get into a zone with a throw. You can dominate the table. Another good throw there. 6-1-7. Alright. Well, there you go, folks. I mean, I did better with the 7-7 or the 7-5 dice. You know, two out of those 3 7s, man, were just completely bad throws, folks. Like I said, I'm not a master at this throw by any means, as you can tell. I got a long way to go with this throw. I think I am going to practice it and try to get better with it, and I can show you guys some better videos. I don't think the dice matter. I think all 3 7s I didn't throw right. But I threw a bunch of bad throws with that .75 dice too, and I survived them. So maybe with the .77 dice, they're not forgiving. Okay, maybe you have to throw more correctly, be more pinpoint sharp. You know, more of a sharpshooter. You don't want to make mistakes with the bigger dice because they will 7 on you. I think you get away with a lot with the smaller dice at .75. I think that's going to be the end result of each throw, of each dice comparison. But I think either one will work with the throw, but it's all about the mechanics, folks, and he's got hard mechanics to learn. There really are. I have problems with it, and I consider myself a pretty good thrower, and I still have trouble with his throw, as you guys can see, obviously, or at least with the bigger dice. But there you go. So I hope that helped you out. My Patreon out there that wanted to see the Dominator Throw. So give it a shot. Maybe I say really practice hard. You know, if you watch that video with him in it where he talks about it, he stopped and didn't play for 6 months. It took him 6 months to learn this throw. That's how hard it is. It took him 6 months and he got good at it. So that's the kind of dedication you're going to have to put in this type of throw. If it took him 6 months to learn that, and I understand it, because I tried this throw, and I just get tired of it, and I go away from it, because you got to dedicate a lot to learn this throw. But if you got the patience and you got the time, I showed you all the mechanics of it. You can be good with this throw if you can learn those mechanics with patience. So give it a shot if it's going to work for you. I hope it works for you, and I hope you win a lot of money, and I hope it changes your life. So thanks for watching. Keep on watching, and the dice are in your hands.